My name is Haziq Ali, and I'm 12 years old.
Haziq Ali.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and how were you introduced to Nakara, JT, or the other Hope staff?
I used to follow my brother here. He died like a year ago, and they put like a memorial on the wall. I used to follow him here.
What was his name?
Hanad Mahmoud.
I met Nakara, I believe it's year 2 of me knowing her, and she was lead on our C2C group, girls group. And when I first found out who Nakara was, I was super excited to have a black woman in the tech center. I feel like it's so important, especially just like you barely see black women in tech or involved in anything like that. So just to see representation, which you barely do, she's super dope. Yeah.
Relationship with JT, like that's probably like growing up was one of the best mentors that I could have. Out of everyone that I've dealt with in the past, I feel like I really connect with JT, and JT isn't just there because it's his job. Like, he genuinely cares about you. Once you get in his circle, you're like family. So like me and JT, like I said, I'm locked in with him probably for the rest of my life.
I'm so grateful for the fact that he pushes me to be my best self in terms of like, you know, making the best music or doing multiple takes over and over again so that I really create something that I'm proud of. And that's one of his main goals, is to create stuff that he's proud of. And you can tell like that all of the other kids here feel that as well, because we have this whole wall of pictures where it's like everybody's work is up and it just keeps growing and growing, and we've got all our awards on the side and everything is framed and it's really nice. And it's just cool that he's like spreading that message to all of us as creatives that you should make something that you're proud of.
I got introduced to the Tech Center on Facebook. My parents found an ad for it, and we had a family friend who was interested in doing it, so I kind of joined with her.
I got resources from like a $25 gift card from doing robotics, and then other stuff. And then I use Oculus for fun, or I use computers, and I eat some snacks.
I learned what reverb is. I learned about how to like EQ stuff, and I would literally sit where this camera is right now and just like watch him produce, and then we would like record stuff. And it was really helpful because it taught me how to do that for myself. And so now I have a lot more tools than I did when I started out, which is cool. And I feel like I'm also just a lot more confident in my abilities, because now when I hear stuff, especially that comes from here, it sounds the way that I imagined it in my head, which is a really good feeling.
Everything in my career right now is because of Hope. So I get most of my money from my side hustle, which is photography, and I literally turned what I learned in here into a career. So initially I had a camera. I didn't know how to use it. I never used it at all. JT literally sat down with me, showed me how to work it, and then outside of the tech center, it gave me the motivation to actually go to YouTube, research, because I'm like, okay, someone actually showed me the steps to do it, so I'm actually going to take the initiative. And then I became super dope at taking pictures. I started posting my pictures. People love them, and they wanted to take pictures with me as well.
Some resources I've gotten from the Tech Center are really cool internships. Like, I worked at the Minneapolis Institute of Art. I worked with a group called Sancor Consulting, and right now currently I'm working with a spice company, helping her build a platform on social media.
I've gotten jobs in the C2C girls group. I did internships, and then also just like getting exposed to people that do what I do. Like, from my high school or my family, like, no one is interested in technology or specifically what I like to do. So being in a whole group, just with C2C girls group, and then like everyone else at the tech center that are photographers or videographers, it's like cool to have people around your age that don't think you're a nerd and they love the same thing that you love too, which I kind of feel accepted here.
Like, it's just a really good supportive community. And I really would not be the musician that I am today, or like believe in myself the way that I do, if I didn't learn the ropes here. And I'm so grateful that I get to continue to come back and just like meet the other kids who are learning how to do things, like the other singers who are coming up. Like, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. So yeah, I'm really grateful for Hope Community, really grateful to JT. Yeah, definitely would not be the person that I am today without Hope. Thanks for listening.